Hey, how y'all doing? Joe here from Southern Coastal Cooking. I want to show y'all what I'm going to do here tonight. I'm getting ready to prepare something tomorrow for a Christmas dinner for a friend. What I've got here, I've got a whole ham, and this ham has been prepared. It came from the grocery store, so it's actually been, pre-cooked, stuff like that. With the phosphates, it's already been cured. You can see it's got some of the skin on it. What we basically have to do is we're going to put it in the smoker, get some smoke on it, heat it through and through. So what we want to do first, y'all, is I'm going to put a little bit of mustard on here on this ham. Like I said, this ham's probably got plenty of salt in it, from the factory. Where they process this ham. So basically what we want to do is just get some smoke on here, and we just want to heat it up, get a little sweetness on the outside. I think it'll be really good. So I'm putting some mustard right here on the ham. Like I said, just rub it down with some mustard. Then I'm coming with some brown sugar. I've got some nice brown sugar here, some dark brown, and we're going to rub that on the outside of the ham. What that's going to do, it's going to help to give us a crust for the ham for tomorrow. I'm doing all this the night before, of course, because he needs it by lunchtime tomorrow. He's a good friend of mine, and I told him I've got a ham going on for tomorrow evening. I'm going to do mine, but I will do his for him in the morning. I'm probably going to put this on about 5 a.m., I imagine. Like I said, just want to get this, see all this real good stuff here. Now you got the all this brown sugar, and I'm doing that on this side, and I'm going to flip it over and we'll do the other side. A little more mustard on here if we got to. We just want to get this stuff to stick to the ham. It doesn't really want to stick to that skin part. That's fine. But we just want to go ahead and rub this in, and we'll flip the ham over and we'll do the other side. This side's mostly like the skin side, or what we call the fat cap side. What I would like to do before I do this, let me get a knife. I'm going to kind of score this. All right, y'all. Sorry, my camera messed up just a little bit. But anyway, I scored the fat cap. I put some more brown sugar on here. And then I'm going to go with some of this Dizzy Dust here. This on the other side just to give it a little bit more flavor. I'll put some of this on here. And y'all, I'm going to put this sucker to bed for a few hours until I get up about 5 this morning. And we're going to put it on the smoker. But like I said, we're just going to let it cure. Man, we're just getting that sugar coating on here. That's going to make that wonderful crust. About 5 this morning, I'll throw that thing on the Yoder. We'll get it going for the credit doctor. We'll get it going for my buddy there. And we're going to have a real good ham for them there. They can serve Christmas. Good morning, y'all. About 5 in the morning now. I just started the Yoder over here. What we're going to do is put this ham on. I'm going to grab it real quick over here, if I can. And it's heavy, I tell you. Got this, it's in this boat here. Probably just kind of dump it out on there. There we go. Look at that. It's got that nice coating on there. And I think I'm going to put this skin side down for now. Let's see, roll it over somehow with these meat claws. There we go. Skin side down, and shut the Yoder here. We're going low and slow, about 225. Spread that out a little bit, and just let it get some smoke here this morning. Y'all, the ham's been smoking here for about 3 hours now. It looks really nice. I'll show it to you here. Okay, you can see down in here. Yeah, look at it. It's got some nice color to it. That fat cap and everything's just starting to melt a little bit. What we're going to do now is we're going to put in the pan. We're going to do a covered cook with some apple juice. All right, so show y'all what I got here. I got the ham here sitting on a little rib rack, just something to hold it up off the bottom. Hey, Catherine Pay. All right, now I'm going to put some apple juice in this pan. That's just going to apple juice steam this ham. Really, really good. That's what we want right there, about an inch or so of this apple juice. That'll be enough to steam the ham. Now I'm gonna cover all this with foil. We got it covered with foil, and what we're gonna do is we don't have to go back in the smoker. We're gonna actually go in the oven at 350 now for a couple hours, because no more smoke can get to it. It's had a few hours of smoke, and just let all this goodness just steam up here in this ham, get that good apple juice flavor. All right, y'all, so the ham has been in the oven now for about 2 hours on 350. We'll go ahead and take it out and take a look at it. All right, y'all, so it should be nice and hot now. Smells wonderful with the ham and that apple juice and everything else. Let's open it up and take a peek. Look at that, man, that's gorgeous right there. Oh yeah, and see how it's kind of pulled back from the bone? That's just perfect. I'm gonna drain this juice off. We can use that to make a glaze or something for later. It's gonna be really good, y'all. Looks great, y'all. All nice and ready. We'll go ahead and wrap it back in foil and let my buddy come pick it up. All right, y'all, and here's what I got going on here on the smoker now. Now that I wrapped that ham up, I've got another one. Let me show you, and I have got it sitting in a pan with the apple juice in the bottom. I've had this one smoking for 3 or 4 hours now. Just put it in that pan. So what we're going to do, we're going to let this one go low and slow. This is going to be one for dinner tonight. I think this is going to be really, really good, y'all. I'm using lumberjack cherry, 100% cherry throughout this ham cook. I think that's the best idea. Y'all, we just got back from eating Christmas lunch. Now we got to go over to my mom's house tonight to eat Christmas dinner, and that's why I'm bringing my ham. So I'll show you how it looks. It's been going low and slow all day. Look at that, looking real nice. What I want to do for this one, I want to go inside and make a little glaze. Come on, let's try to do that so we can have it nice and ready. What I'm going to start out with here in the skillet is about a half a stick of salted butter. Go ahead and melt that down, y'all. I got about that half a stick of butter melted here. What we're going to do is I'm going to go in with about a cup or so of brown sugar. Like that, probably a little more than a cup, about a cup and a half. Go ahead and put the rest of the bag in there, y'all. And this is going to make a wonderful glaze. And I've got this down on about medium heat. I want to stir this and just mix all this in. Basically, we're going to caramelize this sugar, and oh, it's going to be good, y'all. It's something else. So I'm kind of keep stirring this until we get it all kind of smooth here. Might need to get me a wooden spoon. Hold on just a second. Got me a nice wooden spoon. Like I said, we're just going to kind of keep stirring this. So I'm trying to just get this sugar all nice and smooth like that. And what this will do, this is going to turn into almost like a caramel, and it's going to make a beautiful glaze. Want this sit here just for a minute, y'all. Turn here where y'all can really see and see what's really going on. Like I said, well, I got this sugar sitting here just basically caramelizing in this pan. All right, so you see here, sitting here letting this just butter and sugar just kind of sit there and bubble for a second. Doing that and just going to kind of stir it occasionally just like this. Oh yeah, see now you get the first whiff, it smells almost like a caramel or something like that. We're not going to let it completely sit there and boil, like you would if you were really making like a toffee or a caramel. You don't need that extreme, but I am going to let it boil just for a minute here and stir it every second. We'll probably do this for about, let's time this for about 3 minutes, okay? We'll go ahead and do this because we're going to make almost like a candy coating on this ham. Every time you see it start bubbling up there in the middle, go ahead and just stir it, kind of make sure it doesn't burn. I've got it on about a medium to medium low heat here, and we're going to keep doing this. I've got about another minute and a half left just to get everything incorporated here. Oh, it's going to be so good, y'all. Alright, I've got about 30 seconds left. For this last 30 seconds, I'm going to turn it down a little bit lower. I'm just going to let it sit here and bubble. And that's going to be the last of it, just sitting there melting the sugar granules and everything, just getting this just a wonderful caramel-like substance. My timer just went off. Give it a stir one last time. As you can see, the sugar's really starting to melt. Now I'm going to come in with some apple juice. Be careful when you do this. I'm going to put about a cup of apple juice in here. About like that. Now, like I said, it's going to bubble up when you do that. You're going to stir this in. And what this is going to do, this is going to create like a syrup. Alright, we're going to let this simmer here, and we're going to keep stirring it until this just creates this perfect little syrup. Don't worry if there's lumps in it right now. That's going to cook out as we sit here and simmer this. Y'all be able to smell the apple juice, everything in this glaze right here. But like I said, we're just making a really nice syrup here. Okay, while it's sitting here simmering, you want to keep it stirred. We'll add a little bit of sea salt. Bit like that, and then also I'm going to add some fresh cracked black pepper. Just grind some of that off in there. It'll be real good because, like I said, this is going to give it some nice flavor. Let's see, let's stir that just like that. Just the syrup, turn it on down to lower. Just keep stirring it. We're just going to let this thicken on up. Also, I've been stirring this off and on for about 5 minutes here. That should be about enough. That's what we want, just to really get everything incorporated in there. We'll go ahead and pour this into a measuring cup over here. We should kind of let it cool just slightly. And you can see there, as we'll pour it over here. Should have about 2 cups exactly. There we go. We'll let that cool and we'll go prepare the ham for the basting. Now what I've done is I've drained most of the juice out of this ham, all that apple juice and everything. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my wire basting brush, get down here in this syrup baste, and we're just going to baste this gorgeous ham. First layer of baste right here. Oh, I hope it didn't get all over the counter. And because this stuff is going to be, it's hardened, just like a candy on here. We'll go ahead and get it all basted up here. It's going to be wonderful. Let me get this first good layer of baste on here. We got that on there. I'm going to put it back in the smoker. I'm going to crank it up to 350 now. All right, y'all. Look how gorgeous that looks. It's been out there on the smoker for about another hour now. Put a little bit more glaze on it. And we'll put it under the broiler just for a minute just to set that glaze. Gorgeous.
We don't have a minute.
Let's go just a minute here.
Huh?
So just a second, huh?
Why don't we just not go?
No, let's go. We'll just get this whole ham and everything else. Okay.
You know.
This here. This here.
Are you wearing that?
Yes.
Can you go brush your hair?
Yes. That's it, y'all. Finished ham ready to take to Christmas dinner. Yum. Alright, y'all. So the ham looks really good. I'm going to slice a piece off here. We'll give it a little taste. Just for the heck of it. Look at that. Crust on that ham. Sorry for shaking. I don't have my tripod right here. Make a little cut there. I want to taste it with that crust. Oh yeah, look at that.
Hey, Joe, come here.
That's some good ham, y'all.